Hi guys, and a massive welcome to the team. So I'm just going to talk you through some steps to help you get off to the best start in the business. So please watch this full video and take plenty notes as well. So you're probably feeling quite excited to get started, and hopefully excited, maybe a little bit overwhelmed, which is fine. So I'm just going to introduce myself just so that you know who I am. So if you're watching this, hopefully you're in my team somewhere. So I am your upline. My name's Fiona and I'm 21, and this is me. I joined the business in November 2014. I loved my results on the product, so I just wanted to share it with everyone. I felt like I was a new and improved version of myself, and I just felt like everybody needed to know about it. And I also saw distributors for the company having such an amazing time at events and being able to afford stuff that I would have to save for months to be able to afford. So I didn't have anything to lose, so I just went for it and joined the business. So I'm now working my way through the business. And here is my before and after picture. So basically now I'm just going to show you how you can also work your way through the business. So the first thing that you have to know is that it's your own business, but you're never going to be by yourself. The person who brought you into the business, who is known as your upline, will be your mentor, but I'm also there to help anybody else who's in my team. So just add me on Facebook if your upline isn't available to speak, and I'm happy to guide and assist you. But something that's important to note is that it is down to you if you want to be successful. Also, as you're now officially self-employed, it's best to inform the tax office as well. You won't need to pay any tax until you're making a certain amount of income, but I would recommend just contacting them anyway. And also another tip is to jump into the business with both feet and start getting customers and building your team straight away as well. So I'm going to start with my tips then. So the first one is to be a product of the product. You may already be a customer and be taking the product, which is amazing. And it also means that you've got a product story to share already. But if you don't worry. You can now order your products on your office and begin sharing your journey. Encourage your friends and family to get on board as well and keep each other accountable. That's the next one. Yeah, just make sure that you're always being inspirational and enthusiastic. Take your products out and about with you. So for example, if you work in an office, you can prepare your shake in the office and drink it at your desk. If you're going out and about, for example, if you're going out for lunch, take your capsules at the table and put them on the table, and people will ask you questions. The next step is, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about our products. So first of all, it's important to know that you do not need to know everything or be an expert. Our business is for everyone, regardless of your background, qualifications, age, circumstances. So if a customer wants to know all the information, you just need to know where to refer them. So places like juiceplus.com, juiceplus facts. There's also so much information on YouTube as well that you can send them. But just to reiterate, you do not need to know everything. So a little bit about our products then. So the premium capsules are our main product. They're worth the most and will pay you the most. They're designed for long-term use as well, so they'll build you a sustainable business as you'll have returning customers. They're used as a daily supplement to bridge the gap in people's intake in fruit and veg and berries. So you take 2 capsules out of each tub every day. And these are suitable for everyone. Anybody at all, unless obviously they are allergic to any of the ingredients in the products. Apart from that, anybody can take them. For children as well, they're available in chewable form. And also, if anybody signs up to the premium capsules for 12 months, they will also be given 12 months of free kids chewables as well for anybody between the age of, I think it's 4 and 18. Any children younger than that, you can empty the contents of the capsules into their milk and they can drink that. So like I say, suitable for everybody and everybody. Next product is complete shakes. So these are used as a meal supplement drink, or they can be used as pre-post workout protein drink, or just as a tasty nutritious smoothie. There's hundreds and hundreds of recipes available in the Fit Girl Gang support group, and they come in chocolate and vanilla. There's also the complete bars as well. These are just a healthy snack and they come in chocolate fruit flavour. and the boosters as well. These are like a little sachet that you empty into water and you drink it about 20 minutes before a meal, and they reduce calorific intake by 25%, and they're also designed for weight loss and energy as well. There is a few other products as well that I've not mentioned here, but there is loads of information about the products on your website, so on your office, so have a look there. Also, all customers should be added in our customer support group where they can find meal plans, healthy recipes in the files section. And also, please post in here often too, so you can post your own meals, like pictures of your meals. If you're at the gym, post gym selfies, just things like that. And it keeps your customers motivated and means that they're more likely to reorder in the future as well. So yeah, make sure that you join the Juice Plus testimonials group on Facebook. You can screenshot some testimonials and post them on your page to share with your friends. Obviously, make sure that the person in the picture has given you permission to share the content though. Okay, so next tip is on social media. So I've actually done another video on this. So have a look on my YouTube channel, or it's also in the Facebook mentors group, in the Fit Girl Gang mentor group on Facebook, and it's how to build a business online and offline, and it just gives more information on how to utilize social media effectively. But just in short, make sure that you're always being inspiring, enthusiastic, always positive. Make sure that you expand your audience every single day, add people to your Facebook all the time. Don't spam Facebook with Juice Plus, just be creative and approachable and show how much fun you're having following the plan and within the business. Share testimonials and share your own experiences, post about your own journey. Just keep your social media active at all times, and like I say, make sure you're expanding it every day. Just be a real human, be authentic and engage with your audience. So I've wrote here a good example of a first Facebook post. So I think this is where a lot of people struggle. They just want to spam Juice Plus everywhere. So just something like this. I'm very excited very excited to announce I've just started my own business venture. Keep an eye out for some more details coming soon. Or you could even ask people for their support as well. Let's just see. Yeah, so you need to be realistic with your expectations as well when you first sign up. Not everybody is necessarily going to want to sign up all at once, and that's fine. Just keep going. On average, it takes 7 exposures to something before they decide to buy or sign up to something. The only secret to this business is you've got to be consistent and you've got to be persistent. You can't do it for a week and then throw off because you've only had 2 customers. You've got to keep on going and keep on going. It's about building and continuing to build. Quitters never win and winners never quit. I've never heard a truer thing. Hold on. So the next tip would be to make a list. So write down the name of everybody that you know and aim for 300 names and try and add people to this list daily. Never prejudge anybody. Work your way through this list and build relationships and just let them know what you're up to. You don't have to approach them straight away and just saying, so I'm selling Juice Plus now, do you want to buy something? Or here's my link. It's not about that. It's network marketing. So it's about building relationships with people and just letting them know what you're up to and finding out what they're up to and making friendships, and eventually they'll see how much fun you're having and the results that you've had in the products and things, and then they will eventually get in touch with you. But you do need to let people know what you're doing, or else they're never going to know. So events are massive. There is a few different types of events as well. So you should aim to get to a little local event, which is just run by distributors, and they're fabulous to take any potentials to, because whoever it is that's running the event will actually do all the work. Like, you don't really need to do anything, you just need to take people. So they'll chat about the products and they'll have people up doing testimonials and maybe product testers as well. And they'll also cover the business side of things. For those thinking about joining the team, make sure that you're bringing those people along as well. And you can find events near you in the Scotland Events Facebook page or in Financial Freedom. It's important that if you are going to go to these events, try and make sure that you do bring people, because it's great that you're going along to show people support. That's fab, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to know everything that they're saying. So it's more of an opportunity event for people who want to sign up to the products or sign up to the team. The second type of event is a much larger event, and it's more for training, and I definitely recommend making the effort to go to these ones. The next one that's coming up is Bournemouth, which is in October, and there's going to be loads of successful people in the business sharing their tips, and you'll get to hear from doctors and nutritionists, and you'll meet new friends as well. There's always a big party afterwards as well, where you can chat to people in the business as well, and like I say, just make friends and show off on social media how much fun you're having, and it's a really good recruitment tool as well. So how we get paid then. So when you first begin, your position in the business is called dealer, and this is where everybody begins and work their way up from. Everybody begins on 10% of all orders that are processed, but this increases at each of the first 4 positions. So at the moment, every order that you process, you'll be paid 10% of its full price. So for example, the capsules paid in full are £225. So for each capsules you sell, you will get £25.50 commission, and that is regardless whether they pay in full or in monthly instalments. We're paid on the 10th of each month as well. So I've just wrote here a little price list. So you can see how much the upfront cost is, how much the monthly cost is, and it's good to break down to a daily cost for the customer as well, because people will be quick to say they can't afford it. But what you can do is kind of make comparisons of the daily cost. So for example, like a cup of coffee and a sandwich costs far more than £1.87, but for £1.87, paying for your Juice Plus premium capsules, you're getting 30 different types of fruit, vegetables and berries. So you're putting this goodness into your body every single day. And if it was me, I would certainly rather spend that £1.87 on the fruits, vegetables and berries than what I would on a coffee and a sandwich. And also, where else can you get 30 different types of fruits, veg and berries for £1.87? So I think that's a good way to kind of break it down if you're speaking to people about the price. So you'll see the yellow column there. So each product is worth a certain amount of points. You might also hear it referred to as RBC. So at the end of the month, you count up all your points, and if you've got enough, you'll achieve your promotion and also a bonus. And any team members who you bring onto the team as well, their orders also go towards your points. So that's why it's really important to start building a team immediately. If you don't achieve your promotion in the first month, it's fine, don't worry, your points will be reset at the end of the month, and then you just try again the next month. So as you can see here is all the points for what each product is worth. So what I would recommend doing is, I mean, you can keep track of all this on your office, but what I would recommend doing is keeping a note of it somewhere. For each month, how many products orders you've processed and the points for each one, and just keep a note of it yourself. You can check on your office, as I say, your points, but sometimes it's 24 hours slow. So just make sure that you're keeping a note as well. Okay, so how to reach your promotion then? So the first mini promotion then is DD, which stands for Direct Distributor. This one does not come with a bonus, but it does come with a commission increase of 4%. And to do this, you just need to acquire 825 points in a month. So that's equivalent to like 4 premium capsule sales. So it is pretty easy to do. So you can see here, this is the promotion ladder and all the bonuses as well. So the first promotion that comes with a bonus then is SDD, which stands for Senior Direct Distributor. At this point, so for example, so we're in June just now, so if I was to reach SDD in June, I would then be paid £200 plus all my commissions in July. I would then need to do it again in July to then reach the second part of the bonus, which is £100 as well, again on top of all your commissions. Also, when you reach SDD, your promotion, your commission also increases to 17%, and then when you reach SC, it increases to 20%, and at that point, it just stays at 20% as far as you go on in the business. So yeah, don't worry too much about all the much higher promotions at all just now. So you've obviously just started, so your first aim is to work towards DD, which to be fair can be done in, I would say, a few weeks, maybe a few days even. You want to be hitting SDD in your first month so that you get that nice paycheck and you can kind of show off to your friends and let them know what you're up to and that it is real and that you do really get paid for it. And then that could serve as well as a recruitment tool and maybe get them on board. And also it gives you a bit of motivation to keep going as well. Like, it's your first month and you've just got a paycheck. If you include the commissions as well as the bonus, you're probably going to get paid about £500, which is all right considering it's just a little part-time business that you've been doing on the side. Okay, so please make a note of this. So this is kind of all about you. So you have to decide why you're doing this. It could be to make enough money to like pay for your mortgage payments each month, or you might want to even buy a house, or do you want to be able to treat your kids more or afford more holidays? You might even want to give up your job. So I need you to write down the following. Pick exactly why it is that you're doing this, and please take a note of it because it's really important, especially for the next bit. So have a think about that just now and then write them down. You can be as minimalistic or as extravagant as you want, just whatever you want, write it down. So now, based on what you want, you have to now decide how much money you want to be making each month in order to achieve this. So it could be £100 a month, or £1,000 a month, or even £10,000 a month. And I promise you that anything is possible in this business. I need you to write down exactly how much you want to make to be able to afford the things that you've previously just written down about why you're doing this. So now look at the amount of money that you want to be making each month, and then look at the reason why. And the next thing that I want you to write down is how much time a week can you commit to doing this. Be realistic, but also think about all the things that you're doing that you don't necessarily need to be doing. Think about productivity as well. So what's going to build your business more, watching Corey or taking a potential to an event? If there's a Zoom call on at your children's bedtime or something, like just put them to bed earlier or stick the TV on for an hour or so. Excuses in the bin. So this is a really important slide, and I don't want to scare you away or anything. I just kind of want you to think about your why and think about what's important. So there is people at the top position in the company who have got 4 kids and have got their working a full-time job as well. It can be done, so time is not a valid excuse. They probably did have to spend some time away from their kids, yeah, like they probably did have to leave their kids with their partner or their parent while they attended an event. That's okay, like you are allowed to do that. Do not feel bad for yourself. They may have had to sacrifice that back then, but now they've given up their full-time jobs and they're doing this full-time and spending all their time with their kids. So you need to decide which is more important in the long run. Children should be your reason and not your excuse. Like I've said before, just choose what's going to be more productive for your business. Nobody's going to build your business for you. Nobody's going to pay you unless you're willing to do the work. It might seem harsh, but you will thank yourself in the long run. This business is not hard work, but it does require some commitment. So if at any time you think of an excuse, just remember why you started. Go back to your why, go back to how much money you need to be making, and go back to how much time you've got to commit to be able to do it. And you need to decide if your excuse is more important, if it's going to help you build your goal, or if you just need to get your head down and do what you know that you've got to do. So steps for going forward then. So there is some more videos on my YouTube channel, but one I would recommend watching just now is the navigation of your office, and read through the code of conduct as well and other training materials that's on your office as well. If you don't know how to find it, like I say, it's all demonstrated on the video. Start now, start going out and actively speaking to people in your warm market and ask them for the support, and get active on Facebook and start sharing your journey. Get on as many Zoom calls as you can. So we do a team Zoom call every Monday at 9 p.m. And there's also other Zoom calls on in the week as well that you're more than welcome to attend to from other people in the team. Just keep an eye out on the support page, on the Facebook mentor page, sorry, and the WhatsApp groups, and they'll get posted. So like I say, just keep an eye on them. Make sure to check in with your upline regularly. They're there to help you, but they can't keep an eye on you at all times. So if you've got any questions, send them a message. If you're happy about something, send them a message. If you think you're close to promotion, send them a message. And like I say, they will be more than happy to hear from you. Get to a local event as soon as possible and take friends and family. So as I was saying earlier, you can find any events that are local to you on the Financial Freedom page, or you can also go into the Scotland events page. Obviously, if you're not in Scotland, then you don't want to be looking on there, but all these events will be posted. Book your Bournemouth ticket as well. Like I say, that's so important to get to that. And get yourself to SDD. That's the first milestone promotion, and once you get there, you'll be able to reach any promotion. And you want to help your team do exactly the same as what I've just shown you. So you can show them this video, and then it'll get them off to the best start as well. So that is basically everything that I've got here. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that it's helped. Please send me a message if you found this helpful. And if you've got any feedback, then let me know as well. Thank you.